How's it going, guys? Dynamic Entry here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Strike Event Guide. This time I'm going to play through the Kid Vegeta Prodigy Prince Strike Event that was just recently released on Global Dokkanbattle. Kid Vegeta is an agility card, so I'm bringing a tech team. When I do farm him, I use this tech mono team, which is my main tech mono team. But for this video, I'm going to go full free to play, so I'm choosing this semi-tech mono team. I'm a bit tech heavy, but I don't have enough free to play tech cards to complete a free to play decent mono team for tech, so I included some non-tech cards. Let's see how well it does against Kid Vegeta.
Fatality.
So as you probably know, this isn't the only Kid Vegeta in the game. There's an intelligence Kid Vegeta that you can freely farm from the Bardock event, but it's been a while since that's been around, so not all of you might have him. Also, this agility Kid Vegeta is actually better than the intelligence Kid Vegeta in almost all circumstances, so you don't have to hunt after the intelligence one if you do get this agility one. This stage is actually really interesting in the way it's built. There's a branching path around the midsection where you can choose to either loop around Kid Vegeta once and then fight him, or go directly towards him. Neither of those paths do end up in a stop battle, so it really depends on how hard Kid Vegeta is for you. If he's difficult, take the long path and try to get more key slots for your characters. Alright, we're starting up the battle already. I chose the short path because I don't think I need the key, even though I didn't choose a key leader at all. In order to make this a bit more challenging, if I bring my main tech mono team, this is over too quickly, and I did want to show you guys that you can do this easily with a free-to-play team as well. Okay, so now let me just pick a few of these key orbs here. Kid Vegeta can do quite a bit of damage if he does super attack. This is actually my first run of this stage. As you will see, if I do beat it, I will get a Dragon Stone. You can get up to 3 Dragon Stones if you beat him on all difficulties, which is why you really should play these strike events, even if you don't really want the strike event card. We don't know if this Kid Vegeta is going to get a super strike event and Dokkan into an SSR, but since a lot of the strike event cards have gotten it so far, especially considering the Strength Trunks also got it recently, I do think he will get it eventually. So if you have the patience and the endurance to do so, I would recommend getting him to super attack level 10 at least, and maybe get 5 more of him in order to raise his super attack to 15 if he does get a super strike event. But of course that also depends on how good his drop rate is for you personally. I can't tell you how good his drop rate is at the moment, at least not for me, because as said, this is my first run of this stage, so I can't tell you yet. Okay, so from the looks of it, I think I'm going to take about 3 more turns. I'm struggling a little bit getting some damage in on him because I didn't choose a key leader, which means I'm going to have difficulty doing some super attacks. So if you're having difficulty with him, you should probably take a 3 key leader, for tech at least. Okay, so now I want this Android 13 to do as much damage as possible, so I'm going to get the key on the left here, and then the rest of these cards don't matter too much. I'm probably going to go with another launch item, because I really love the launch item. She's a really common item to get, especially in Baba Shop. You can sometimes get 10 of her. I always buy them because they're really clutch help for World Tournament and just for farming characters, because I don't actually feel bad about using this item all the time. I do feel bad using the Fruit of the Tree of Might too often, so she's a really good replacement for easy battles where it's not important to get 3 key, but just getting 1, 2, or 3 key is perfectly fine. Also, I do recommend using these drink items if you're farming characters, because the drinks are not really useful for any kind of serious event like the Dokkan festivals. In those Dokkan festivals, you're usually going to use senzu beans and dendes, so the drinks kind of stack up in your item box, so I definitely recommend using those for minor events. And of course now Kid Vegeta has been knocked out. And do I get a drop? I do get a drop. Amazing. So he dropped for me on the first run. You'll see that this actually is my first run once I cross the finish line here, clear the stage, and get my Dragon Stone. His strike event will be out for a while, and we still have until Monday until the Full Power Frieza Dokkan Festival comes out, so you have plenty of time to farm this Kid Vegeta up to super attack level 10. If you do have the intelligence Kid Vegeta and you're wondering if you should use this Kid Vegeta to raise that guy's super attack, as I've said before, unless you're really desperate for intelligence type cards or you're an intense collector, this is not worth it because the intelligence Kid Vegeta kinda sucks. At least this agility Kid Vegeta has a super attack multiplier passive, so it's worth raising his super attack, especially if he does end up getting a Super Strike event, Dokkan Awakening. So that's the video, guys. Drop a comment down below how this drop rate has been for you, how are you liking this event, and what team are you using to beat him. Tell me if you're using your Tech Mono team, or if you're going in with your Rainbow team, I'm curious. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Check out my other Dokkan Battle content on my channel. I do event guides, I do card analyses, all kinds of good stuff, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I'll see you in the next video that I'll make. Bye, guys.